Welcome to the Word for 2021. Today we're in Genesis chapter 10. Here in Genesis chapter 10, we see a genealogy of the sons of Noah, the places where they lived, the cities that rose up because of where they settled. As you read through the names and places that come through those generations, we see a moving away from God. In verse 6, we have a listing of the sons of Ham. In verse 8, Cush became the father of Nimrod, and Nimrod literally means we rebel. As we read about Nimrod, it says that he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. The word translated before actually means against, in anger, or in battle. So Nimrod was mighty in defiance of the Lord. Nimrod established two cities. One was Babylon, which was a center of false worship, and the second was Nineveh, a place of brutality and grievous sin. As you read through those that followed after, they became the enemies of the Hebrews. Listed are the Assyrians, the Philistines, the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Hittites, and even the development of Sodom and Gomorrah. What is Genesis chapter 10 telling us? It says that the farther you move through time, if there is not a personal experience of relationship with God, then there is a rejection of God. Someone once put it this way: Christianity started in Israel as a relationship. Then it moved to Greece and became a philosophy. Then it moved to Italy and became an institution. It went to Europe and became a culture. And when it came to America, it became a business. Without a personal relationship with God, a belief always then goes down to a conviction and finally to simply a suggestion. Someone once said that God does not have grandchildren, but only children. And that is true. Every single person has to make their own decision to follow Jesus. Every person needs to have a relationship with Him on their own. Being a Christian is not a mentality, a way of thinking. Being a Christian is not a nationality, where we live. Just because we live in America doesn't mean that we're Christians. Being a Christian is not a lifestyle, the way that we live good moral lives. Being a Christian does not come from a family line. Because our parents or our grandparents were Christians doesn't make us Christians. No, we have to make our own choice. A Christian is someone that surrenders their life to Jesus. Someone that puts Him in charge, where they say, it's not my will, but His that I want to do. I will obey Him. Christianity is not a religion, rules to adhere to, but true Christianity is a relationship, a person to follow. Here in Genesis chapter 10, we see those that came from Noah but didn't follow Noah's example with his relationship, his vital personal relationship with God. Instead, when they didn't have that, they went their own way. The challenge for us today is to make sure that people know that Christianity is not a religion, but it's a relationship. Thank you for joining the Word for 2021.